Saksakalyan gunarnavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarabindam.
Dhruv Maharaj was always absorbed in thinking of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. His heart was full with Krishna. When the two confidential servants of the Supreme Lord, who were named Nanda and Sunanda, approached him, smiling happily, Dhruv stood with folded hands, bowing humbly. They then addressed him as follows. In this verse, the word Pushkaranabha Samatau is significant. Krishna, or Lord Vishnu, is known for his lotus eyes, lotus navel, lotus feet, and lotus palms. Here, he is called Pushkaranabha, which means the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who has a lotus navel, and Samatau means two confidential or very obedient servants. The materialistic way of life differs from the spiritual way of life in that one is disobedience and the other is obedience to the will of the Supreme Lord. All living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and they are supposed to be always agreeable to the order of the Supreme Person, that is perfect oneness. In the Vaikuntha world, all the living entities are in oneness with the Supreme Godhead because they never defy his orders. Here in the material world, however, they are not samata, agreeable, but always asamata, disagreeable. This human form of life is a chance to be trained to be agreeable to the orders of the Supreme Lord. To bring about this training in society is the mission of the Krishna consciousness movement. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the laws of material nature are very strict. No one can overcome the stringent laws of material nature. But one who becomes a surrendered soul and agrees to the order of the Supreme Lord can easily overcome those stringent laws. The example of Dhruv Maharaj is very fitting. Simply by becoming agreeable to the orders of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and by developing love of Godhead, Dhruv got the chance to personally meet the confidential servants of Lord Vishnu face to face. What was possible for Dhruv Maharaj is possible for everyone. Anyone who very seriously engages in devotional service can obtain in due course of time the same perfection of the human form of life.